Like that shit was weird
It's
as fuck.
draining. Is and see, and I had no idea that you and her even had, some that at all until, she came on and I guess explained, which I don't really even remember what she was saying, but I just thought it was just like, okay, this was just too much. And then the founder came on, you know what I'm saying? Because then people in the family started getting kicked, and I was told you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I like really I don't know, and I'm trying not to pay attention to the comments because these people don't know shit.
And to lie
Logos,
with the
Right.
comments, Cherry only gets
logos.
along
I'm
with
so
females that she can bully, and that's on
yeah,
God. If she can
and
come
that's
to
what
your panel and talk to you any kind of way, she'll love you. She won't gift you nothing, but she will definitely love you.
and that's what was happening. She was like, "Don't mute me." Then she ended up, leaving or whatever the case may be. But I didn't want to be disrespectful. Like I just was like that shit was just all messed up. It's just something that like I should not have
Right.
done.
And
Like,
see, like I go off of energy and everybody
mhm,
knows that I go off of
mhm,
energy. But I
right,
always felt you was cool. Cause remember, even on IG, I would give you the heads up. And I was just like,
mhm,
oh no, come on, Tiny.
mhm,
See past this. See past it. Cause
mhm,
this dude is not what you think. And
mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. That my sister, I mean, like I don't like to bash or whatever, but that was
Right.
just some
And I
crazy
understood
shit.
that about you,
I'm
that you
like,
didn't want to bash him.
mhm.
But
but but
y'all,
but
Tahini
but you
is
know what was
cool.
crazy? But you know what was crazy? It's like, okay, so at first he's like, let her up. Then he like, nah, cam her, and then he wanted to take her out on a date. Then he on his live bashing Leah. So I'm like, yo, this had to be some type of setup. I don't know.
I
I
think it's
felt
a
like it was
setup.
just,
It was a setup. And
yeah, I
if
felt
people
like it
say
was.
alone, it was definitely a setup. Like I don't think I am either. So,
No, I
Right.
wouldn't date him.
And I said
so
Mm-mm.
that yesterday. My people can contest to it. I said it over and over. Y'all, it's not what you think. I'm telling you, she clowning
Right.
out here. It's not what you think. It's work.
and
Mm-hmm.
Tahini, I don't know if you ever heard of the term psyop. That's what somebody called him yesterday. That he was basically a psyop.
No,
Mm-hmm.
and no, I wouldn't date him. To answer your question, absolutely not. No, I
Mm-hmm.
would not. I'm married. I'm married. I'm happily married. No, I would not date him at all. And I think that that's the wrong perception people get of me too. Because I'll smile. Haha. And I'm just like a naturally friendly person. So ladies, if you be nice to a guy, sometimes they take that as you being like that you're
Mm-hmm.
interested. Not like
Mm-hmm.
that's just
Hmm.
how I am. Like
Right.
even with lesbians, I'm not gay, but I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I might
Right.
smile,
Period.
so
Period.
I mean, yes, I'm not gay. Like I'm just a nice person until you pull me out my character. But logos, I know you've been doing this for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you. Like I respect your
Thank
platform,
you.
Leah. Leah, I just met you. I think you're a beautiful girl. I think woman. I'm sorry. I think you're a beautiful woman. I saw some of your things. I see how you carry yourself, and I respect y'all, and I respect what y'all doing. I just seen some bipolar shit like last night, and I'm not trying to be, no type of way about him. Like I text messaged him this morning. And I said that wasn't supposed to happen, and he was like, "Well, why did you let it happen?" And I'm like, "Well, in my mind, like you said, bring her up, and like it just was like a
He
bunch
said
of
he
just
said that he basically got a free $200 from you. Basically, that's what he said.
that's
What?
crazy." Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, he did. He really did. He really did. And I and see and honestly, like for real, like I kind of feel like my like me like doing like really like I mean he's cool. I mean Leah, you talk to him. Like I mean I don't know if it was like like one of those things like Logo said it was like what you're doing. You knew it was like some foo shit. You wasn't really what I'm saying.
Right.
But I mean, like when you talk to him, like he's all right, but you got to be strong minded. That's why I can see why a lot of people can be manipulated. Like if you're not strong minded and if you're not on your game, you can easily be taken down, like easily. But when
Right.
I seen you on a date with him, like I like nah, and I thought the same thing too. Like nah, she not nah, like she just. I mean,
Right. I knew
first of
it.
all. First of all, if he likes women, who don't wear the makeup and don't do like Leah's like one of those
Very girly.
IG model type of, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you had
Cause
to
all that
talk
was gonna
to him.
happen if I went to Carbonation, all them hoes was gonna be wearing Fashion Nova
See?
with their
Period.
head wrap on, with their
See?
motherfucking hair wrap, and they was
See?
gonna start wearing makeup. The fuck?
See? So like that
He's
right
talking about
there.
when he was saying I want you to lead the girl. That's all was gonna happen. No shade. I
Mhm.
was gonna lead them right to Babylon. Oh
Mhm.
God, we was gonna be cussing that nigga out. The
That's
fuck?
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like even
You don't
seeing
want me
you
over there at
there,
Babylon.
like I knew that already when I seen you. I was like, nah, like Leah's like IG type of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and they was gonna be wearing deodorant too, not the
Yeah, see.
masculine kind, the kind with aluminum.
Yeah, see. So I just want to come on here, Leah. I'm glad I got a chance to, logos. I almost always gonna stop by, show
Yeah.
love, because you show love or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
try to give me that heads up, y'all in the comments. I ain't really got much to say to y'all, especially y'all
Right.
saying
Yeah, but I
listen.
tried to tell everyone I never talked down on Tahini either
Mm-hmm.
because I know she was just being herself and just trying not to tear him down. But
Mm-hmm.
some people just want to see for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's
Let me
it.
see. I got 4 people in the queue. I'm
Yeah,
going to let somebody else up, Tahini.
yeah. Just wanted to stop by and say that if anybody want to know anything about me, go on my website, read my backstory. You'll see what I'm about. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Stay
All
blessed.
right, hon.
Be
Much
safe. All
love.
right. Okay, later.
Bye. I can't do it. Oh, okay. Now, y'all don't nobody come up here with no disrespect. It's been going good so far.
Hey
Who don't care?
Legos, hey Leah.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
Hey, I just had a little quick question. Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was like, when I first seen it yesterday, I was like, oh, she on a date with him. I said, oh my God, I know she ain't stooped that low. But then I was thinking about it, I said, okay, she from the mouth. Because she looking like she ain't even try to be there. But I had a quick question. Did he stink? Did he take a shower for you?
I think after I said he was tart that first time, he washed his ass.
All right, that's all I had to ask. Thank you.
So he was fresh yesterday.
Yeah, he smelled extra good. Actually, he made sure, like, it's to the point where like, I could tell he went the extra mile to make sure he wasn't musty.
Mm, mm, mm,
Oh,
mm.
they banned you off the heat list. They ain't here reporting. Everybody drop parts. That's the bullshit.
Oh, did they? Oh. What's up, Lena?
I was with the cherry situation because a lot of people were saying that Leah's mad because Cherry is eating fish and that bothers me. So I just want to say like that we don't discuss how they say we bullied them, but then people like Cherry come and bully the women. You know what I'm saying? Like they going around following, attacking Leah and all of that kind of stuff, but we can support both sides. Y'all don't have to attack the women, and we don't have to attack the trans women. But like I think calling us fish and all that kind of stuff is very
Yeah,
disrespectful
and
to
it's
a
and I
natural
don't like the
woman.
fact. And again, like I know I always say this, but I don't even like the fact that they even trying to paint me as transphobic. A bitch could sit up and bother me, harass me, follow me around room to room. As soon as I tell her that she got a long dick, then I'm transphobic.
But the words that that's what I'm saying. Like, we know you not. And like a lot of people on the app is not. They go in mixed rooms, do all of that. But as soon as you disagree, then they want to throw that out there that you phobic. But at the same time, they over there dogging women really, really hard. And it
Yeah,
just
and
bothers
then the
me when
part
that
that
happens.
bothers
And
me is
nobody calls them out.
yeah, she got all these
I'm
black
sorry, go
women
ahead.
supporters, and she literally dogs women and says, "I hate black women hate me. Y'all are jealous of me." And the most people that support her are black women. That is the irony.
Yeah.
Just like with Natureboy, I feel like it's backwards than how it should really be. Like even if you go to the shade room, anytime you look at the comments, it's black women dragging other black women. Then go to the comments about a black man doing something bad. They got a million and one excuses for why he did that shit. Even
Right.
greedy.
Right.
Y'all literally on this app, y'all love the toxic shit and the shit that's backwards and wrong.
Like I noticed the host that was talking bad on me because I was waking it up on Nature Boy, but then you turn around and talk about Ebb and Pumpkin. I don't
Because
get
they don't want you to
The
talk about their
same
black
way.
daddy, their black dad, their black king, as I
it.
call it. Their black king. You're not allowed to talk about black daddy. Black daddy. You're not
You
allowed to talk
silly.
about him.
That's
But
real
that is
talk.
true.
I didn't
They want to
understand.
call Logos a bully. They want to call Logos a bully. They want to call Ed a bully. They want to do all, well, I don't particularly care
I
for
guess
Ed.
the only way you're allowed to be a
Anything.
bully is
I'm just, my point is, they call all of these women bullies, but then they are trying to lead the hate train to bully the women that they say are bullies. And
Right.
that doesn't make sense. Like, and then they
thank
say
you.
us black people don't stick together. Well, that would be step one. Lead by example. If that's
Right.
really how you feel.
Right.
That's all. And it was just like I was just seeing the back and forth, and I couldn't talk about it down there with because I think I forget who was up, but anyway, I just did notice
Streets
that.
is
That's
up.
all.
I mean, what's that say? Steets, you up next, honey.
Peace. I'm out. I'm
All
dropping
right,
out.
Lena. No name Cuban. Let me look and see who you is. Hey,
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
good. What's up? What you want to add?
Not much, not much. I'm over here on my food, so that's ain't too
Who
much of
is
my
this?
profile. But hey, Leah, you did exactly what
Wait
I
a
told you to
minute.
do. If you,
Wait a minute.
huh?
You said, "Hey, Leah, uh, you on your fufu page? Who is this?"
Oh well, I ain't nobody important, but
Yes,
I'm
you
just
is.
was
Your
logging.
voice sound familiar.
No, I'm really not. I swear to God, I'm really not. I'm a common girl child. I ain't nobody. But I'm not on my other account. That's what I was saying.
Okay,
But
go
I
ahead,
do have
honey.
some. I do have something to say though, real quick. I hope y'all doing good today. I hope everybody's afternoon is going well. But Leah, you did exactly what I told you to do on that live when you first started talking to him. I told you if you ever met up with him, use that nigga, get something from him, and get something out of it. Whether you went to him all the way out there or he was somewhere here and you met up with him and you did exactly just that. He talked about your clothes, but he wanted to meet up with you. He talked about your hair, but he wanted to meet up with you, and he bought you clothes. So I mean, if anything, girl, you got something
He
out
said
of
he
it.
said he would have
Not
got my hair did, but we ain't had enough time.
right. Not only that, but you got a learning lesson out of it. But niggas like that are weird to me, and it's just so
He's
strange to
very
me.
weird.
And it's really like I think about it on a worldwide range. You just see how easy it is for people to be manipulated. How easy it is for people just to want to hear somebody tell them something and want for them to believe in it. And so how easy it is for somebody to know who to target and who to go after to just feed them certain shit and cut them off from everything else. And it's just so strange to me how people can fall for that. But you just see how it can happen every day. And it's like niggas like Nature Boy, and it's like the people that be following them, the people be looking there up to them. I just be like, what do y'all really be having going on? Because do y'all not see this flaw shit? Like everything about that is flawed. How you talking about you a guy, you a messiah, but everything you say is right and everything else is wrong? That's so strange. And nobody can ever be wrong. If nobody can ever take anybody else's opinion that does not go with theirs, there's something wrong with you.
Well,
That
I
is a
see Nature
psychological
Boy.
condition.
You in here, intelligent one.
Yeah, and it's just so weird, and it's like niggas like that really need to be castrated, and they need to be locked away. Those are niggas that need to be cut off from society because they don't learn. They will always find a way to manipulate somebody else to get something from somebody else, and just get up on somebody to use people to get further ahead, just to spew just nonsense. And
Mm.
that's all I can say.
All right,
But y'all
dog.
have a great afternoon, Lee. I love you. Did that, and of course he gonna be mad because niggas like that can't take rejection. They can't
Right.
because he creates his own world. So everything else that goes against his world that he's created from himself, he can't see it. He is so deep in the mesh into the world that he's created for himself. It don't matter what nobody said to him. It don't matter what nobody do to him. He's forever gonna be enmeshed in that. And it's just sad to see how other people can get warped into someone else's reality that they have crafted for themselves. And it's just so sad at the end of the day. But
Mm.
let me go ahead and get down. I'm about to go get my food. I gotta go eat. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon. That's
All
all I
right,
wanted to
you
say.
too, huh? Congratulations to the winners of the lottery. If it'll show up here, I can't really see it. Uh, uh, thank you, Leah, for sponsoring that. Nana's Pride, Lena Bina, Divine, Bunny Boo, and Pi Faccio. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, honey. Um, okay, Belle, I'm gonna let you up. Family first. Hey, Belle.
Oh, hey love, hey love, hey love. Of course, I just be chilling in the comments. I have my days. Some days I be way too vocal, so I be trying to pull it back, keep some of my energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to go ahead and say to Leah first, blessings, 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 beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me just say, let me commend you on doing the impossible. You got that nigga by himself.
Boom.
And I saw, like, I'm just say this. Let me give you kudos, because you definitely ain't the kind of diabolical evil bitch that I am. Because just with the opportunity, after the first meeting, and I would have been, I'm sorry, there definitely, his worst fear would have become reality.
You would have got him set
Fooling
up.
around with me. But I commend you for not taking the low road. In the words of Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. So you definitely went high, so I commend you for that. But that just definitely showed the world that that nigga ain't near about untouchable. Contrary to you and the sweethearts logo, she be killing me. Contrary to what popular belief and what he want people to believe is true, he isn't untouchable, and he is a scary ass little boy who around here perpetrating grown man clothing. And
Amen.
so,
Amen.
it's just beautiful for a
Thank you, Truth Fairy.
26-year-old young woman to bring this 40 something odd year
To
old
his knees.
overgrown dusty negro to his knees and have him begging and pleading like Keith Sweat, because he was basically groveling, was putty in your hand. If you would have told that nigga to jump, he was gonna be like, how high, Leah, how
And
high
he
do
was
I need
even
to get
look. He
up
was
here?
like, "I want you to come spend the night at our Airbnb." He was like, I'll get you all the weed you need." He literally said that to me.
So,
Of
was he
course.
really house shopping, or did
He told me to
he,
start looking at houses. I never did, but he sent me a
or
text
is
and
he
told me to
looking
start
for
looking
a
at houses.
rental? Because I think he renting that car.
He said he wants to buy a house or rent one. I really don't know what he want to do. He just said look for one.
Because how you gonna buy a house? Because you can have all the money in the world, you still need credit and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
They say he used them girls' credit or one of them girls'
How
credit
they got some and they don't work?
because one of
Haven't in
them
years.
they used to have jobs. I don't know. I'm sure they could still. I'm sure they could figure it out. I don't know.
You know why? This is why I say you got to have current check stubs and proof of work. It is a tedious process. They don't care how much money you get, or you still gonna have this money 6 months later. That's what they be wanting to know. Bill, let me let some more people up.
Yes, please. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, darling. No name Cuban, you next. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, Logos. Hey, Leah. Yeah, I had to
Hi.
change my name, Logos, because I was getting stalked. But this Prissy Chrissy, we had talked
Oh,
before
okay.
a couple times.
Yeah.
But I had jumped into the queue for Tahani. Tahani is messy. Like she's been every time she does something with MB, she always come out looking messy. Like every single time. And it's been going on since the first interview, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew exactly what she was doing, and then she sat up on the panel and talked shit with Cherry about you, Leah, after y'all left.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
like
Laura, gives
that's
me if you in here. Give me a
like
dragon.
that's just corny to me. Like I feel like if you had something to say, you should have said it, and you should be like if you such a grown woman, you should say what you said in front of you. You like you said yesterday, like that was corny. But she knew what she was doing. She's always messy. She always do that. Like every time she lying with him, she always come
Hold
out
on.
looking
Hold
crazy.
on. Nature Boy, I know that's you. Intelligent one. What I mean by credit far as employment, because that does count as a form of credit. Okay? Okay, Nature Boy? So stop hiding. You can come on your regular page, you know. If you want to come up and I can ask you some questions, that'd be good too. Okay? Stop it. Yeah. Go ahead,
I'm,
Cuban.
I'm cracking up, but I just wanted to say hey to y'all, and like I said, I had to say that about Tahani and Leah. You should have took him to the jewelry store. Like I was in the comments,
Mm-hmm.
like I need to go to the jewelry store ASAP.
He
Make
ain't
him
had
drop
no
a
money. He
bag.
was waiting on to get paid from Bigo on Monday.
He said he had to get paid on Monday.
Girl, he a mess. All right, well, y'all have a good one.
I ain't
Thanks
even
for
know
letting
we
me
get
up.
paid on Monday. You too, hon.
All
Well,
right.
we get it normally deposit like the 5th or the 6th, and then like it hits your like bank account in a few days.
Cause I still don't know how it goes. Cause this will be my first time getting paid. But I
Hey
just
guys.
really want to leave it on the app for real. Hey, hey,
Hey Leah. Hey Logos.
hey.
Okay.
Hi. So I just want to ask Leah a question, and it's no shade, not to be rude or anything, but did you feel like you learned a lesson from this?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been warning you, like telling you, like, he messed up, and you're just like, why y'all see him like this? And I'm like, a simple YouTube search, and I know them videos is long as hell because they're like an hour, 2 hours
Yeah,
long.
no shade. Once I seen the video say an hour or two, I was like, oh hell no. Like, but
Yeah,
people were
like
sending me
Yeah,
like
let
little
me
clips
just
here and
say
there.
real quick,
Some
if
of the little clips they sent me
everybody,
wasn't that deep, but
hold
like
on, Leah.
yesterday, people sent me so many clips.
If y'all want quick thrust into knowing who Nature Boy is, follow immortal.morals
mhm,
and Carbonation is Falling on IG. And they're gonna
mhm,
give you a quick thrust into the foolery.
Shit. As long as
mhm.
the video 10 minutes, if it's anything
It
more
ain't
than ten
even
minutes,
10
I
No,
minutes.
can
they
They
sit
got
right
just
clips. They're
now.
showing
not
you
even
the
10 minutes.
they showing the fuck
Mm.
shit.
But
Boom, boom,
In
boom,
one
boom.
minute, especially Immortal Morals. She posts
you said
everything, the old
immortal dot
videos.
what?
Immortal
Morals.
dot morals.
Somebody put that in the chat for me.
Immortal dot morals.
I'm putting in the
Mm-hmm.
chat.
And carbonation
You
is the
got
problem.
everything. Mm-hmm. They got everything. Like there's so many videos in it. You know, a lot of people come on here and they're like, "Well, I'm not watching them long ass videos." Well, you know, you're not doing your proper research. 'Cause, like, if a lot of people did their proper research about him, they would not have been so like, "Why y'all see him like that?" Like, it's unfortunate, and it's a lot of young
Sit
girls,
down.
especially because there's 2,300 people in here. So I want this to be a lesson for everyone. Do your research before you go out or be with anyone for real. Fuck their popularity and the attractiveness or whatever the case may be, because he's a demon. He's a succubus demon. You know what I'm saying? And I was so sad for you, Leah, because I watch you and you're so pretty and you're Aquarius. I'm Aquarius too. You feel me? I'm like, no, don't go with this
PHQ,
nigga.
this
Like, oh
is
my
my
god.
lane. Don't
Yeah.
be
But
cute down
I'm
there now.
I'm I'm just glad you learned your lesson from it. And then, moving forward, definitely do your research. I know it's tedious, but it's for your safety. You feel me? Because you did kiss him, and I'm not saying nothing about it, but like it could have went further. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's all I want to say. Thank you
You
guys.
say, Nature Boy, you have done more in 3 years than my elder self have done. We in the same age bracket, my friend. And you don't know what I do. Because if you think this Bigo mess is success, you're sadly mistaken. Because as long as you don't have no benefits, no backup, what are you going to do if this app collapses? Stop being ridiculous. So I have a whole career.
Hello, how are you
Hey,
guys doing today?
good.
Okay, let's get down to the mess, Leah, because listen, I have been putting in all these comments for months. Malia has HIV,
Ooh.
herpes, and all that mess, and Nature Boy and all them girls, the cult family itself, got all these diseases.
Well,
And
to
you
be honest,
don't,
like,
huh?
to be fair, I didn't really believe all of it because, like, you know how like y'all be
It's
saying he on the
Bigo,
run
so
because
I
y'all
get it.
got. But I'm gonna put it to you like this. Sometimes, like, I think what Logos was saying earlier, when people embellish the truth and they exaggerate, it
Hmm.
makes it hard to believe. It becomes like, okay,
Right.
now this is just a fairy tale, y'all. Y'all really just hate this man that y'all making up shit at this point. Because when y'all say he on the run, but he getting pulled over, getting speeding tickets, that ain't adding up. Certain shit just ain't adding up. But the rest of the stuff, okay, that's fair. It's on video. He's done it. You get what I'm trying to say? But
Hmm.
I feel like people, when they are trying to tell you about something, they don't need to lie. Just tell the truth. The truth is enough.
Right
Mm-hmm.
about that. He's right about that. But
And a
I
lot of
agree
these
with the whole
content creators on Bigo
succubus and
make up
incubus
stuff.
thing. I feel like he just want to suck all the life out of these girls because he done took them from their family, their kids, and they don't want to work no more. And he over here saying they living their
No, he has a. That's a
best
real ID. I
life
know
on
what
the
Georgia
most.
ID is. It look like a
Probably
Georgia
ain't even
ID.
washed your ass today. Like no,
Y'all
Nature Boy
talking
is
about in
something
the
else.
chat that he showed her medical records that was tampered with, obviously. And also,
Crazy.
you showed that, show that baby's death certificate. Show that
Let's
to me.
talk about that. Yes,
Where
bring
that
that.
Actually, we
baby
didn't
at,
even get
Nature Boy?
we didn't even get to the point of medical records because I wasn't trying to have sex with the man.
Yeah,
He's the
No,
one that
this
no.
is
kept
what
telling me.
they said in
I
the
told him I
comments, saying
wasn't. I
Malia
know,
didn't
but I
have
know what they
nothing.
talking about in the comments. That's what I'm addressing that comment as well. But
A whole lady died that had a heart condition because you said you can cure her. And so she
that's
stopped taking
sick.
her
Right? He
medicine.
saying
That lady was
be
dumb as
saying
hell
that
though.
he
To be fair
always
though,
don't take his medicine. That he is the medicine and he can stop you from
Because
having an
they literally
outbreak if
think
you
he
with
is
him.
the Messiah.
The
look at this
Messiah
point, I don't
of
believe. I feel like if he does have it,
psychopaths.
I feel
That's what
like he
he
takes
is. The
medicine. I
Messiah
feel
of
like
psychopaths.
that's a lie. I feel like that man, if he does have it and he's living this long and he's not looking sick or whatever, he
You
clearly
don't
has to be
have to.
taking
You
medicine.
don't have to look sick to have HIV and not
I
take your
get what you're
medicine.
saying, but if he's had it for as long as they said he has, I feel like he's has to be taking medicine. That's just my personal
He
opinion.
said he don't take the medicine
I
though.
don't
He's
believe
not
that.
going to take the
I
medicine.
don't look. I don't believe that he's not taking it. That's just my personal opinion. If he does have it, I don't believe that he's. I don't believe that he's on herbs. If that's the case,
This
then why are
Dusty
people? Why are there
Chin,
people on
He
here
said
taking
he only do
medicine?
herbal methods and
I don't
things like
believe that.
that.
Y'all believe everything that come out that man's mouth
I
when it's
don't
clear that
believe
he's a
shit that
liar.
come out that man's mouth. All he do is sit up there with a call of women.
He's taking
I
that
don't believe
motherfucking
nothing
medicine
that
just
come out
like the
that
rest of these
man's mouth.
motherfuckers is taking
You
it.
need to stop sitting over here making and going on that man live and he sitting over here making you look dumb and you're not. You're a very smart, beautiful woman. You
Girl,
don't
I'm
need to
not
be
going
on
there.
that live or
okay,
nothing.
We
okay,
done.
we're
We
not
done
going
with
to
it. I'm not
be
going over there. This ain't a bash Lily fest.
confrontational,
This
Queen.
isn't to be confrontational. I'm entitled to my opinion. If I
You
feel like
is.
someone
I'm
is,
not saying
because
you're
look,
not.
I've had friends, a friend who had it, and she told me how she started to feel after she found out that she had it, or around the time she found out she had it. She said she was getting sores on her body, all kind of stuff. Like she had
Yeah,
symptoms. If
everybody
you have
don't
something, everybody
react to
don't
the
get that.
same.
Yeah,
but
It's like
everybody's
the
if
body
you have
different, but
somebody,
I get what you're
dermatitis.
saying though.
I
Queen, let
get
me
what you're
speak.
saying. But
Queen,
when
Queen,
I was sorry,
Queen.
Hmm.
Like the seborrheic dermatitis. That stuff that's breaking out around his nose, mouth, and
yeah,
all up
Right.
under
that's what
his
I,
chin that he
Hmm.
girl.
put.
That's
The
about the point I
dark
was going to
skin, you
make.
see his
Look,
All
dark
that
skin
coconut
I
patches.
oil he
asked him
put
what that
on
was
it.
around his nose. I
And that's a
asked him what that
symptom.
was around his
That's
nose.
probably like a little bit of the sores, or it's probably getting there because you see how he got really really dark pigmentation in his eyes and his and around his face. And if you see how his face is getting sunken in a little bit, if you've been watching him, like look how much he has changed in his face.
Yeah,
In
I
his
believe
face.
it's HIV and not AIDS.
He do got
But let me
herpes
let
because Malia
somebody
said
else
he
up.
got herpes.
Well,
Let me
maybe he
let
don't say
somebody
this
else
because he
up.
definitely had that pink shit around his nose.
Yep, yep. So everybody don't react to HIV the same. And everybody also will not only want you, everybody also
Hi,
can contract HIV.
hi, ladies. I just want
Hey.
to say this. Aaliyah, honestly, I like you, mommy. I'm just mad that you really didn't play your cards right, like how you should have played it, my queen. And this is why I'm saying this. Everybody's saying this and that about Nature Boy, Nature Boy, Nature Boy. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming with facts. You got this nigga greedy. He fucking trannies. He fucking faggies. And he
Okay, y'all,
fucking
this is
bitches
not
and
to
busting. You
interrogate
understand what I'm
her.
saying?
Listen, she
Right.
already spoke
This
already.
Nick, listen, he never said nothing bad about you. I'm gonna keep that shit 100, man. He didn't. When niggas pulled you up when you was on that shit with this nigga Pastor P, whatever the fuck you call him, that's always gossiping like a bitch. Yeah, when
Okay,
he
we're
seen
not
that
gonna do that
and
no
that
Whoa,
nigga
whoa,
was
more.
chill, chill,
being
chill,
disrespectful
chill,
and
chill.
you was
Hey,
on
just
there,
chill with the disrespect,
that's
bro.
what
Chill,
hurt
chill,
him,
chill.
mommy.
We're not gonna be disrespecting nobody. Talk,
Yo, when y'all
talk
come up, just
right,
be
y'all.
respectful to everybody because we ain't trying to get no beef started with nobody. Because
Right.
if people perceive that we're talking about people a certain way, it's gonna make things a certain way. So it ain't no shade to you. You just had to get dropped.
How are you, Logos? It's my fufu page too.
Who
This
is
is
this?
Carmen. Carmen, I don't know if you remember me.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do.
Yeah. So one thing that I wanted to say because I know that Aliyah, that's her name, that she was saying
Yeah.
about the diseases. Um, my sister, she is now in her 40s, like Nature Boy, and she was diagnosed with HIV when she was, I think, 20 or so. She had three kids after that. None of the kids came out with the virus
Right.
because when you cut it on time, and basically she's married right now. She has a husband. The husband don't get it either. But it's like you say, medication is definitely involved. My sister's actually an advocate for HIV/AIDS, so that's why like every time I hear that, you would
But you know
never
what?
you
Oh,
will
let
see
me
my
just finish.
sister. You would never know. You would never think that there's my sister's like so heavyweight. She's so healthy, so beautiful. So
You
HIV
never know.
is a virus that you die with. You die with the virus if you take care of it. AIDS is what kills you. When
Right.
you don't take care of yourself, then you die from AIDS. But a person with HIV, you would never be able to notice. Like
But
I
you know
say,
what? Can I make a comment about something you said about the kids didn't come out with it? He was like, if I had whatchamacallit, why do all my kids come out so healthy? Why my kids don't have it? That's what he said. That's one of his excuses is to say why
well,
he don't have it. That's
remember,
crazy.
remember to me. Remember, HIPAA law will never. They will never disclose that, right? When you're pregnant, if he's taking these people to the clinic, which is not, right? When in order for your kids not to come out with that, you have to take certain medications when you're pregnant. My sister had three kids having the virus, and none of them came out positive. Thank God. So there's certain medications that you have to take in order for that to happen. Um, I don't think he takes women to the clinic. However, when you do take a child to the clinic, if you have to ask for that type of test, they just don't give you that type of test. Especially for a child, they don't give you that.
Okay, we
They
do also have other people in the thing, but yes, she is absolutely right. People can have children and not pass. Now we're talking HIV. We're not talking AIDS, you all.
right. You could die. You die with the disease, but you don't die from it. That's what I wanted to
Right,
explain.
right.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. And another thing, you're such a Aliyah. You have how do I say? I'm sorry. I'm Spanish
Thank
and I
you
have this
guys.
accent.
Thank you.
You're okay. This dude nature, bro, will never be able to handle a woman like you because all the women in his camp have some sort of mental issues, or
Yeah,
they
they seem a little
you know,
slow.
yeah,
Like
you're
even when I
not.
was there, they seemed really slow. Like to be fair, when I was
Exactly.
interacting with them and I was talking to them, I know I be trolling and talking my shit on here and playing a lot. But yeah, I want y'all to know I'm really not slow.
Yeah,
For real.
your mind is too great your mind is too open for him to be able to control you. So,
Right.
yeah, that's not gonna
She got
happen.
too
But
much
yeah,
confidence.
exactly.
And
And
he
he would
liked
never
women
that.
with low self esteem.
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, I mean, I didn't see much, but you did a great job, and I just wanted to clarify that with the HIV and stuff. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Lady
You're
A.
welcome.
Now, let me clarify this to everyone who comes up. Number one, we're not gonna speak negatively on Velvet's name. It's enough of that. We need to go for the head.
Yeah, and Velvet's out of that situation. I want y'all to be fair. She
Exactly.
did get
Stop.
herself out of that
Yeah,
situation.
we can't do
Like,
that one. I won't do it on my platform. Hey, Empress.
Okay, so I'm a little late to the show, but I just wanted to add to the lady's comment that yes, the mother
We
can have
already
a
said
separate
that. Or
case.
Pastor. I put the lady down who was talking about Pastor P. I don't have no problems with him. And I won't allow him to be talked bad about on this platform. Go ahead,
Oh
Empress.
yeah, no,
No, I'm
not at all.
talking to them in the chat. I'm talking to
So
them.
yeah, okay. I'm new to Vigo, so I'm still trying to figure out how it works and everything. But yeah, the mother can be a carrier of the virus and not pass it on to the children by not having vaginal birth as well as by not breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. But also, I just wanted to urge you to please stay away from Nature Boy. He is not safe.
y'all don't have to come up here and say that
He will
anymore. I've
do
already
harm.
established I'm not no shade,
She
no shade.
know.
Y'all don't gotta keep coming up here doing that
Yeah,
stuff. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
starting to get
I'm just
annoying.
saying because, like I said, I just hopped on. So I really urge every woman to stay away from him. He's safe at
Right.
all, and I think that because everything went down the way that it did, it is a blessing that you see that he is not a good person. Because if you would have went down that path, it would have opened up another door for you to try to get out of, and it would have been so hard. So I just say stay away. Everyone watching this, listening to this, stay away from him. The receipts are online. They've been online, and they will continue to be online because he's going to continue to show his self despite the facade that he puts on. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's that.
Yes. 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 That's all I gotta say on that.
What do
Um,
you mean? He said he lied today. He lied for content. Danity, or dainty.
Dainty, did you want to come up and speak to that? No one's in the queue. Yeah, she did. Everybody don't always know who he is at first, you guys. Goodness. People don't always know. What's up, Divine?
Leah, I was trying to make sure y'all both getting supported and promoted. I'm trying to see, do you want me to type something specifically in the comments, like follow your IG or, you know?
This is my Instagram. I'm gonna make it fly across the screen too.
Okay, I'm finna catch it. I'm finna try to catch it.
Yeah, because we ain't on no hate train over here, baby.
It got two E's in it.
Two E's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and even after this, I don't hate the man, but I just don't want to deal with him at all. No shade.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to deal with that type of individual. I don't want to be friends with him. Like he
Mm-hmm.
was really just he's weird.
Right. Because it's enough people reporting on them, you know. But like I said, a lot of people on this app was saying lies about him. We don't need no more confusion with the mess he already doing. That's all my point is. But people do need to know that it ain't a storyline.